Welcome everyone. Let's say you were watching TV and you're watching one of your favorite TV shows involving a crime show and they come across a crime scene. What do the people do at the crime scene? They find some evidence, maybe it's a mysterious powder, and they take that powder and send it to a lab to get tested by someone. And the whole purpose of sending it to the lab is to find out what that mysterious powder is. And what are these scientists actually doing is a series of steps to determine the chemical formula. And the first step is to determine the percent composition of each element. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about what forensic chemists do in the lab when they actually send something to them. Let's picture we owned a pizza restaurant, and our pizza restaurant was a little bit different in the sense that we made our pizzas like pie charts. So our toppings were in pie charts, so maybe this would be onions, and this would be green peppers, and this would be olives. And we didn't do it like traditional pizza. That's kind of what made us special, and that's kind of what keeps us in business. I know it doesn't make any sense, but let's go with it. Think of your favorite 3-topping pizza. What percentage of each topping would be on your pizza? So my favorite 3 toppings are pineapple, jalapenos, and mushrooms. I know, again, it's weird, but that's just me. If I were to make my pizza, I would make most of it pineapple, another big part of it jalapenos, and then a small portion of it mushrooms. What would be your pizza? An extra credit point if someone can draw it out like this and come to me tomorrow with their answer. What I just did though was determine the percent composition of my pizza, and the percent composition in chemistry are the relative amounts of each element in a compound. So it's like turning your compound into a pie chart or a pizza like we did, where in percent composition of sucrose, which is a sugar, we have 51% oxygen, 42.12% carbon, and a small 6.48% hydrogen. If we had around 100 grams, it would be grams instead of percentages, because 100% and 100 grams are pretty much the same thing. Notice that it doesn't add up to 100 evenly, and that's okay. We're completely fine with that as long as we're very, very close, like 0.01 apart. Your equation to find the percent composition is as follows. Percent comp equals mass of part divided by mass of whole. So for a compound, that might mean the mass of the element divided by the molar mass of the compound. Okay, so either one of these two equations are your base, and then you have to multiply your answer by 100 to get the percentage. Okay, so let's do an example. Determine what is the percent composition of nitrogen in ammonium chloride. So the first step is to determine the compound, the formula of the compound, and that would be NH4Cl. Okay, then we have to find the molar mass of the compound. We already know how to do a lot of this, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it's 53 grams. And then after that, we plug into the equation, with the equation being percent composition equals molar mass of element divided by molar mass of compound times 100. So the molar mass of element in this case, which is nitrogen, is 14 grams. the molar mass of the compound is 53 grams. We times that by 100 and we get 26.42% nitrogen in NH4Cl. This is an N. Okay. So that's how you would do a percent composition problem. This is the simpler part of the last two objectives. We talked about calculating percent composition. Empirical and molecular formulas is our last concept, and that's going to be a little bit harder, so we're going to do that tomorrow in class. Other than that, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all later.